Here at FieldHaven, we're all about cats. We do have some horses too, but we're really all about helping the cats in our community and finding homes for homeless pets and providing spay-neuter programs for our community and education. We are in the midst of building a new shelter here today, so you might hear some background noise of some construction going on. But FieldHaven's been here in Lincoln for about 7.5 years now, and we are very excited about how the organization has grown and how the community is supporting us. We have a lot of volunteers, always looking for new volunteers though, so if you're interested in volunteering, please come on down to FieldHaven.
Hi, my name is Robert Miller from FieldHaven, and I volunteer worker here, and I help do all kind of work. We feed the kitty cats, we clean all the cages, and sometimes we have to take them to the doctor, and then we bring them back, and we have a lot of fun.
We work a lot with Placer Animal Services, a lot of the rescue groups do, and if they have kitties that they don't think are going to be able to be placed, because these guys were pretty shy, and they knew that FieldHaven was looking for some females to take for the UCD program, so they called and they let me know that these guys were available. So we pulled them along with a few others that are out there that that we're either going to find good homes or indoor homes or barn homes for them. But they were they were scheduled for euthanasia actually on Monday. So they held them for us, so we could rescue them.
So they would have been euthanized.
Yep.
2 days ago.
Yep. But they're great partners with us. They, you know, the problem is so many animals just get abandoned, and the shelters are just overflowing. So it's really sad. They do absolutely the best they can, and they network, and they're having an adopt-a-thon this weekend to try to adopt out quite a few. But yeah, so we feel really lucky we were able to save these guys.
All right, so here we have Buster's Barn, and in Buster's Barn is where we have recovery from spay-neuter for cats and kittens from the community. So in there currently we have 3 kittens, Dairy, Brownie, and Calico, and they're recovering from being spayed and neutered yesterday. So on Tuesdays we take a group of kittens or cats, 12 to 14, up to animal spay and neuter, and we get them neutered and then bring them back that afternoon, and here their owners pick them up, or if it's a FieldHaven cat, they go into Buster's Barn to recover, or the other recovery stations that we have.
We started FieldHaven Feline Rescue in my horse barn here, and this tack room here, as we'll see, was the very first shelter for FieldHaven, and it became a home for some kittens while we socialized them. Well, it went on from there. I mean, we found homes for those kittens, but it just blossomed, and everybody found out about us, and before we knew it, FieldHaven Feline Rescue was a full-fledged operation animal shelter, and we became a nonprofit, and it has grown since then. In this place where the shelter is the new shelter is standing, used to be a mobile home, and that's where we operated FieldHaven for about 5 years. And then about 3 years ago, we started raising the funds for the new shelter, and we worked with the shelter medicine experts at UC Davis, led by Dr. Kate Hurley, to design this very efficient and state-of-the-art shelter. And what I'd like to do now is take you for a tour on the inside and so you can see what it's going to look like. These over here to our right, these are community rooms. There will be 4 cats in each room. They'll have an indoor area and an outdoor area. This room over here is our adoption room. This is where we will have some adoption display cages for special events, where people can meet and greet a specific cat that they want to spend some time with. All of these rooms are available, most of them are available, still available for sponsorship, so we're still looking for sponsors for the rooms. That'll be the front entrance over there that you're seeing. And the office for our shelter manager and volunteer coordinator will be over here on your left. This area in here will be there's the kitchen where we'll prepare cat food, the food for the cats, as well as where volunteers can have an area where they can sort of relax and congregate. Our hallway here, our community area, is an area which we're really excited about because not only does it give us a lot of open area with which to work, but we're feeling this area can be used for educational uses. We can bring in groups of Girl Scouts or schools and do education presentations and programs in this area here. This room over here is going to be the laundry room and storage. And here's some more community rooms over here to our left. And again, we're really excited about having the outdoor areas for the cats. It's so important that the cats get to go outdoors and have the fresh air. And it's really critical to the health of the cats too, keeping the airflow through the shelter. Over here to the right, this is a room that will be an isolation room, but it can also operate as a standalone shelter, and that will have an outdoor entrance. And we can close off, we can lock the interior entrance. So if we have a situation or an evacuation situation or a hoarding situation or something where we have a group of cats come in that are very ill, we can keep them completely isolated in this room and sealed off from any of the other cats in the shelter, and thereby not having any disease spread. These rooms over here are for those sort of cranky cats that don't like to be with other cats. So these are individual suites. They're the special suites for those cats that just want to be by themselves. They, again, will have indoor and outdoor areas. And these are also still up for sponsorship. 2 of them are sponsored, but we're looking for sponsors for the others. This is our medical room. The medical room is going to be where we do all of the veterinary care. We have a staff veterinarian that comes in several days a week. So all the medical care will happen here. We won't be doing surgery here. Our surgeries are done at either the spay-neuter clinic or our partner veterinarians in the area. Now I know it's hard to visualize all this, but this is our quarantine room. So when a cat first comes into the shelter, depending on where the situation they came from, we don't just automatically put them in with the general population. They need to be quarantined, so in case they have any diseases or conditions that could be communicable to other cats, we'll keep them in this room. This is a quarantine room which will have several very nice roomy condos for them to be in during their quarantine period. And that way volunteers can come in here and spend time with them, and then not affecting any of the other cats. And then once they pass their quarantine period, then they'll go into either one of the community rooms or out to foster or in one of the individual private cat suites for those special cats. This area out here is our sanitation room. This is the part that where our volunteers that help clean up all of our carriers, our litter pans. So this will be a wash station for all those important elements to cat care, but where they can be really efficiently sanitized as well. So I know it's hard to visualize all that, but pretty soon we'll be having some plumbing put in, and this will look like a very sanitary wash station out here. This is the FieldHaven Memorial Park here, where some of the very special animals of FieldHaven are laid to rest. And our donors can purchase a memorial plaque for their own pets to be displayed here in the park. And it's just a very special, quiet place to come and reflect upon your years and your time with your animals and your pets. And this is one of my very favorite places at FieldHaven. So for information on how you can support FieldHaven, and your support is definitely needed, you can go to www.fieldhaven.com. We're also on Facebook and YouTube. Our phone number is 916-434-6022. So you can always pick up the phone and call us too, and we'll call you back and let you know how you can help FieldHaven.